Stuff.
So I've been living in LA now for almost 15 years, and I like to have a lot of parties. And one thing that I've learned is that if you like to have parties in Los Angeles, you have to know how to make good tacos. Everybody wants to eat tacos all the time. And so I've been working on my carne asada. It's my favorite kind of taco. I think it's pretty good. Here's how we're gonna do this. This is all pretty traditional. I got some navel oranges, and I'm just gonna cut the skin off. You just want the flesh and the juice. I think the thing that really makes carne asada taste like carne asada, it's the oranges, the citrus, and the cumin. Okay, 2 oranges. Make sure you're using navel oranges because they don't have any seeds. A couple limes, same thing. Okay, I'm gonna put about half an onion in here too. 3 jalapenos. So these guys, you cut the top off, cut them down the middle, and then pop the seeds out. And remember that you're working with jalapenos. Don't rub your eyes or your nose or any other sensitive part of your body without thoroughly washing your hands. The thing that makes these things spicy is an oil. So you have to use a lot of soap to cut through that oil, get it off your fingers, because if not, ouch. I've seen this.
I've done this.
You don't want this. Okay, jalapenos. Now, got some garlic, some salt. These 2 next ingredients are not traditional. I just like adding them in there, and it's more for color than anything else. But I do some paprika, which does give it kind of a smoky flavor, but it just makes it this beautiful color. The same thing with the turmeric. With all these other spices and stuff, you don't really taste the turmeric, but it makes it beautiful when you cook it. I think the flavor of carne asada is cumin. Oh, a little bit of fresh pepper. This next ingredient is really exciting. This is panela, and panela is a very unrefined sugar that you find all over Central South America and Mexico. Okay, it's really good. It's also really hard. So I use a microplane. You just kind of shave it off. If you don't have access to panela, like if you live in an area that doesn't have like, you know, some Latin grocery stores, use brown sugar. All right, let's make this marinade. So I got a blender. I'm gonna add some oil. All right. And pour it in there. Look at that color. It's like this greenish orange. It's so good. On the East Coast, this is called skirt steak, right? Sounds good, skirt steak. In California, this is called flap meat. Skirt steak, right? It's thin, it's like a skirt. Flap meat just conjures images of, I don't know, head trauma. So I'm gonna cut these into sort of manageable sized pieces and get them in the marinade. All right, so now I'm gonna make sure that everything gets a lot of marinade on there. All right, this is gonna go in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow, we're making tacos. Okay, it's Taco Tuesday. Let's get our meat. Look how beautiful. This is gonna be good. Let's go grill some meat. Here's what we're gonna do. I got my grill screaming hot. I got it as hot as it'll get. We're gonna grill this with the top open. You don't wanna dry this out. What you really are going for is some char on the outside, but still a little pink in the middle. probably gonna be about 4 or 5 minutes on each side. That's about it. All right, steak. All right, we want this to rest, but stay hot. So I'm just gonna take a piece of foil, go right on top here. We'll just let that sit. And now I'm gonna show you a really cool trick for dealing with tortillas. When you buy tortillas in the store, they're much better when you heat them up a little bit. You'll see sort of the authentic way to do this is either on the grill or just you turn on your stove and you do it right on the stove. But here, I got a really cool trick for this. Take the tortillas and wrap them in a slightly damp paper towel. And you stick them in a quart bag, like this. Now, with the bag open, I'm gonna microwave this for 15 seconds, flip it over, and microwave it for another 15 seconds. I'll be right back and we'll eat some tacos. All right, so now I got warm tortillas. Put them on the towel, cover them up. All right. I want to cut against the grain, just like that. Now I got a tortilla, put some meat on it. The nice thing, like you don't need a ton. I'm gonna go a little bit of crema, a little bit of cotija, white onion, not yellow, not purple, white onion. And then just for some color and a little sweetness, a little bit of green onion. For a Nino Blanco, I make pretty good tacos. Ton of cumin, spicy from those jalapenos. The white onion is the key because it's bright and sweet and crisp. And the meat is like dark and mysterious. This is a fine taco. This recipe is super easy. The marinade is super simple. Play with it. You know, you can mess with it. You can like this one's really lime forward. You can cut the lime down. You can put more lime in there, more salt, less salt, whatever you want to do. It's a really fun marinade. It's really fresh, super easy, and makes the most delicious tacos. All right, everyone, have a wonderful Taco Tuesday. I could eat like 8 of those. Easily. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed hanging out with me today, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you won't miss any of the fun videos that we have coming your way. I'll see you soon.